Welcome back to the YouTube. It is a Monday and I'm making this a bit of like a Monday reset. Got up, taken Murphy out, done my usual morning routine, got back, prepped food for the next 3 days, including today, just to sort of get myself a little bit ahead. And yeah, I'm using this as a bit of a reset for a number of reasons. And the main one is I just feel like I haven't quite been back in my rhythm since I got back from holiday. And I'm not blaming the holiday or anything. Like, it is down to me. And I know, well, I'm glad that I've managed to put my finger on what it is, because I think this is something that I've really changed this year, is I've just been able to identify when things are off for me. And right now I just feel like I've kind of lost a bit of structure and I've lost a bit of rhythm. I went into the gym on Friday night, trained arms and legs, and I kind of just felt like I was just dilly-dallying around, like trying new exercises, this, that, and the other, which I've spent the last few weeks doing. Like, if a machine has kind of felt a little bit like I could find something nicer, I've tried other machines. And I've kind of just been stood in the sessions like, I don't really know what I'm doing. And I need to get that structure back. So I've spent Friday and Saturday just rewriting my split, finalizing it with Jake, setting exercises that I know that I like and I get on with. And today I just go back to going in the gym, knowing exactly what I'm doing and just building off of that. I think I've needed to really just refocus myself, and I'm using that as an opportunity today. And purely because it's dawned on me that I have probably 18 weeks of this off-season push-up phase, whatever you want to call them. And then I probably have a health phase. And then next year, I'm probably going to be looking at a prep. And it's not just another prep, it's a prep for a pro debut. And firstly, you only get one pro debut. Secondly, it's a pro stage. And like, that is daunting. It's exciting, but it's daunting. I feel nowhere near ready right now. So I don't want to waste the next 18 weeks feeling like I'm just kind of turning up to sessions. I need to get my head back in it. Need to make sure that I make the improvements that I feel like I need to make. I'm never going to step on that stage feeling ready. I know that from the past 4 seasons that I've done. I've done 12 shows and I've never felt like I have been the best I could be. Mentally, I've always wanted more. And so I know that I'm going to end up having that feeling when I step on a pro stage, but I want to make sure that I've made the most of this year. And I know that the first, it's basically the end of July, the first 7 months of this year, I have put a hell of a lot of work in, and I'm hella pleased with the progress that I've made. But I just don't want to slack off for the second half of the year and then look back and think, you missed a trick there. So it's Monday. It's a reset. Today is going to be a pull session. Back is a big area for me. I need to just keep improving as much as possible. I need all of it. Just need all of it. Width in the lats is probably the emphasis, but it's going to be the real driving force. And to be honest, the more I look at my shots, the more I think that my chest is nowhere near where it needs to be. My delts aren't where it needs to be. My hammies, basically nothing's where it needs to be. So 18 weeks of this push-up, it's really time to just make sure that I do everything I can so that when I step on a pro stage, whilst I won't be completely satisfied with it, it's never going to be the way, I will just know that I've done everything I could to deserve to be on that stage and hopefully not make a tit of myself. Made a meal, realised it was a bit early to consume that meal, so just taking Murphy out for a quick waddle, And I'm going to have a quick waffle as well, because I feel like what I touched on earlier around pro debut, it could come across as a little bit negative or pessimistic, but I just want to like explain a little bit more, or try at least, why I have that approach. And a lot of it comes back to how I've always been with bodybuilding. I've always had this mindset of, I've said it before actually, proud but not satisfied. And I can't remember where that comes from, but I can see how far I've come. But whenever I look at myself in stage shots versus other people, I will always be able to pick out things that I wish I could have improved on, and I wish I'd focused more on in that leading period. So I don't want to step on a pro stage and feel as though there was more I could have done. And the likelihood is that I will. But I don't want to, whilst I have this awareness, and I don't want to say critical, but it is critical, but it's also analytical view of my physique, my training, how everything is structured to make sure I get the best out of myself right now. I think it's the prime opportunity for me to take steps to bring the best version I could, and just genuinely walk off that stage one day and be like, I know I did everything, and there is not one thing that I will look back on here and be like, yeah, you could have done more. Like, I've not had an off season where I think probably slacked it a bit, probably got a little bit too fluffy, pushed it a little bit too far, was stupid with load, didn't need to go that heavy and injure myself. All the little things that I know that I've done in the past that have resulted in me dropping off a little bit, pulling back, and not really being able to give an off season my all. So I don't want to be in that same position. And I think right now I'm moving the right way, and it's the best mentality I've had towards an off season for a long time. That, and the fact that I'm still hungry. Usually I'm getting through off seasons hating food, couldn't stomach any more of it, and I just prep for the sake of prepping. Whereas this is the first time I've got to my first health phase and still had an appetite, pulled back, very much got an appetite, pushing back up, got an appetite, and hopefully, maybe not hopefully actually, it would be nice to lose the appetite a little bit by the end of the second push-up, because then prep might be a little bit less painful. But one thing that I did hear recently, and I think this is something that massively put it all into perspective, is turning pro, that day that you turn pro could well be the very last time you win a show. It's not wrong. So many people probably turn pro and either never step on a pro stage, never make first or second call outs, never get a placing, never win a show. There is a very good chance that there may never be another medal out of this. Like, you never might get a top 5 placing at a show to actually have a placing. That is reality of turning pro. But whilst that's reality of it, I don't want it to sound like a negative spin. I am just using it as fuel for myself and my mental space, everything towards training and everything towards just progressing. Just that constant reminder to myself that if you do everything you can now, at least if that's the case, so be it. You tried. We'll see what comes. Anyway, that's my very brief justification, reasoning, waffle. I'm going to have some food, get back to work, and I will catch you heading to the gym for Paul. Work done. Time to get to the gym. I have some Crank Pump Pro ready to go for pre. Everything sorted, just made my entry in the boot. So yeah, quick drive to the gym. Time for Paul. Good morning. It's Tuesday. Last night's session was fantastic. It was a great success. Walked away with an absolutely insane back pump. And it was just nice to walk into a session having every exercise ready to go, knew what I was doing. And some of it was chasing previous numbers. Some of it was setting baselines, just where things had been switched out for a few weeks, and just felt like looking back 6 weeks pretty much to find what numbers I've been doing. They were a bit of a reference, but I wasn't going to bother using them as a baseline, so just reset some. But felt like I was back. It was nice, exactly what I needed. So excited for push tonight. But I have a day of the office first of all, so out getting some steps with Murphy right now. Try and take him for a longer walk because I don't usually go for a walk at work, so it ends up me being on lower steps as well. So try and get as much of mine done. Also, he loves a walk, so might as well give him some time out as well. Steps on the scales this morning. On Sunday, me and Chloe made some food at home and had some cookies, and the next day I dropped a kilo. So I'm back up 0.3 this morning, 93 kilos flat. Peaked out at 97.8 or the last push up, and yeah, got down to like 90. I think I just dropped into the 91s, 91.8 or something. So moving slowly back up, and yeah, in a good spot. I feel like this is right where I need to be. So feeling nice and positive again, and really that's exactly what I wanted this reset for, just to get myself back in the headspace of doing what I need to do. And yeah, and when the morning looks like this, get Murphy in there as well, can't really complain, can you? I'm gonna crack on, get some steps done, and get home, get myself to the office. On the way to the gym, push. After last night's session, very keen to get in tonight. We will get in, I'll see how early I finish, and I posed last night after pull, and I might pose again tonight after push, just to see if a little bit of a tit pump makes me a little bit more satisfied with how I look. I'm not displeased, I just am critical. In other news, we have the UK Pro Show this weekend. There is a regional show and then a pro show for, I believe it's just men's physique and then classic physique, or vice versa. I haven't seen a schedule yet. That's the one thing that I need to see to determine whether or not I've got time to go. Because it's in Essex, which I want to say is about a 2-hour drive, maybe a little bit less than 2 hours. So if the timing works out, I will be there. A good opportunity for me to go and see a pro show. It's also a pro show that I had considered doing. I would love to step on stage with people and just get the comparison and see just how small I look next to them, I guess is the reality of what I'd be expecting to see. But I may as well just take the time to try and at least be somewhat the size that I need to be. But nonetheless, it'll be really interesting to just be able to get there if I can and see it in person, see the condition that people are bringing, see the size in person that people are, and just get some expectations for where I need to be, and maybe decide to extend my off season further because I'm so nowhere near. No, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to shut up, get myself to the gym, push some stuff, and then maybe have a spin around. But otherwise, catch you when I catch you.
I'll be like
is a wrap on push and a wrap on this video as well. Done 2 sessions, I've waffled a fair bit, giving you a bit of an insight as to where my head's at. But it was a good session and I feel like I'm back in it. 2 sessions is all it took. 1 session last night was really all it took. Even today I've been walking around after last night's session and feeling my lats still done, which feels very positive for where I've been versus where I needed to be. So yeah, I feel like the reset has been successful. Yeah, we're back on. 18 weeks to really put in a shift and see where we can get. And yeah, 18 weeks, still terrifying. Anyway, I'm going to get home, get Murphy out for some steps because it's been warm all day. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated, as always. If you haven't already, give the video a like, give us a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Any suggestions for what you want to see next, chuck them in the comments. Thank you. Peace.